Another beautiful day in Ohio, and this is my brand new Honda CRF450R 2025 model. Picked it up my good friends at Honda Marysville Motorsports, Marysville, Ohio. I've ridden it a bunch of times, and I can say hands down, this is the best Honda CRF450 they have built in a long time. Maybe if you watch Kiefer's last video, maybe this is the best one since 2007, but I really like it. It's better to me, for me, than my 2019 Works Edition, my 21 450 Works Edition, or my 23 Works Edition. This bike, I know they made everything stiffer up front, stiffer fork tubes, stiffer triple tree, but now it really works. It has got a somewhat calm front end. It's still a CRF, so it is a quick handling bike, but those are plush forks. Fast, heavier guys might say they're a little soft. For a slow vet guy like me, 6'2", 190 pounds, they are really nice. I like them. The whole suspension is very absorbing and easy to control. It keeps the bike under control, but a few clicks. I've opened the rebound a couple of clicks just to loosen it up, just for putting around that I'm doing. But today we're going to do a little bit of soul riding, wheelie time, because I want to focus on this engine. This is a really nice engine. Super smooth power, very easy to control, similar to a KTM 450, but maybe a little more fun. Builds RPMs a little bit quicker. I think their downdraft intake breathes a little better maybe than the KTM, but peak power, maybe it might be a horsepower or two off peak, but it is very powerful, very smooth, easy to ride. I know they got some new clutch dampers in here this for 25, and it's so smooth on and off. And speaking of on-off throttle, engine braking, this thing is very free-feeling. I know it doesn't have any fancy apps or anything like that, but you do have literally 12 different maps available right here. When you have maps 1, 2, and 3, standard, soft, and aggressive. And then you have 3 levels of traction control or no traction control. So you have a lot of choices there. I love the new ergos. They've very similar to before, but these minimalist shrouds look really nice. And they've actually brought this out on the left side a little bit so it's symmetric. So let's take it for a ride and do some wheelies. I'm running map 3 now. And like I said, wheelies number 1 are just fun. But for me, I use them to just check linearity of power. How smooth the power is. Just click through 4th gear. And kind of the partial throttle torque of it also. You can check when you're doing wheelies. Fifth gear, no problem. Just that smoothness of power. So easy to just kind of dial in where you want it to go. Just roll into it. So easy. This engine is just fun. Super easy to ride. So controllable. And map 3 is the aggressive map. Map 1 is stock. But map 2 is soft, and man, I oftentimes run it in the soft map, especially if the track is dry and hard pack. Fourth gear, just bring her up. But again, I'm doing it. I love checking just kind of that connectivity, the hand to the rear wheel. Just that traction. You just roll into it. And that's that same level of control when you're out in the track. There's third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, it's just fun. But this is a really good engine, and I love this new chassis. I don't know, might be one of the easiest bikes I've had to wheelie in a long time. Maybe this and my factory edition, we'll have to have a wheelie competition. I've ridden this bike on the moto tracks, in the woods, putting slow. It just works so good. Got that snappy response. I think that's part of that downdraft intake. But great suspension, unbelievable. The best Honda's done in a long time. And this engine, super smooth, easy to ride. 2 big thumbs up for wheelie time on my 2025 CRF450R.